Good day everyone, my name is Bongani Zulu. Hope you guys have seen my previous videos where I shared an Excel lesson from a beginner level up until to an intermediate level. There's 4 lessons on my TikTok videos that I've posted and also on Facebook as well. So here guys, I have a sales data set and also a customer tab where there is an information for customers. So here I'm just gonna do a quick exercise. It's not a lesson where there's going to be lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. It's just a quick exercise of which the objective that we want to get from this exercise. There's an order ID, there's product name, there's sales amount, there's customer ID, there's order date. So this is a tab, this is the sheet or a tab for sales data sets, and then we have a new sheet here for customer information with customer ID, customer name, city and email. So what we want to find out, which customer bought gadget A, which customer bought gadget A, which is 600 Rand, which customer bought gadget C, which is 350 Rand. And also we want to find out where are those customers staying from in terms of their regions, in terms of their city. So the first thing we're going to do guys, here you see our Excel our table is not in a format where Power BI can recognize. So if you export this data set into Excel and then you pull it from Power BI won't recognize order ID, product name, sales amount, customer ID, order dates as columns or as headers for your table. So the first thing that we need to do here, we need to format our table. I'll pick this one. We're formatting our table. Where is the data for your table? It's the one that I've highlighted, and then I tick that square where it says my table has headers. There. Now Power BI can recognize my table that it has headers. Then what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna move the 2 from this side, just gonna extend the columns here to the side, and then I'll rename as customer name. Right, let me just write customer, and then I'll write city here. Then I'll adjust my headers, my column. Yes, and then so what I will do as well, in terms of the order dates, I will have to format this column and see if it's in a date format. Okay, it's in a date format. Okay, perfect. But then the sales amount, we are in South Africa, so since we're in South Africa, I will change the currency to South African Rand, and then to whole numbers I'll go to under numbers and then change it to 500 Rand whole numbers. Then we are done with the sales customer tab. Now we're going to the customer sheet. So here we're gonna do the same thing that we did on the sales tab. We're gonna format, and then here you see the box is not ticked. My table has headers, so they can understand that our table has headers. And then we have customer, we have customer name, we have city, and then we have email address. So guys, in order for us to be able to pull the correct information using XLOOKUP, looking at our sales data sets, we have a column, or actually we have a table, or we have a column. Sorry, we have a column that must have a unique value that can link with the customer information. We can link with the unique key from the customer information. So looking from the customer and the sales data, we have a customer ID, which is our primary key, and then looking from the customer information, we have also customer ID. So we can build a relationship, or we can build a relationship, and also we can use this column ID to pull this rest of the information, which is customer name and city. So what we're gonna do guys, we're gonna use the XLOOKUP. We're gonna use the XLOOKUP function. the XLOOKUP function, the reason why I'm using the XLOOKUP function is because the customer ID, I'm looking up the customer ID which is in the middle of the column on our table. If I was to use the VLOOKUP, I was not going to be able to perform the VLOOKUP. I will have to move the customer ID right to the first left hand side so I can be able to use the VLOOKUP. But then with XLOOKUP, it's possible that you can use it in many different ways, in many different angles. So the customer ID can be in column F or A or B. Anyway, you can be able to look up that value. So we're looking up customer ID, and then we're looking up to this tab, which is column B, and then we want to return this information, column name. If this information, if there is no information found, if there is no customer ID matching, then we want to populate information that says not found. Then after that we will say 0, or no, sorry, we'll say 0 and then exact match. So we want to get the exact match. So we see now the customer name, there is John. John is the one that bought for 500, and then there's Jenny, there's Sam Brown, Lisa is the one that bought for 600 rand. And then we want to do the same thing for the city as well. Reason why I'm doing this in this way is because I want to start it from afresh. The purpose of mastering or the best way to master Excel, it's not by rushing to learn advanced skills or trying to come up with shortcuts to do things. It's to do things manually, step by step, and understand the basics. Then it's going to be easy for you to master all the formulas on Excel. So we're looking up by using customer ID, and then we're looking up to customer, column B, and then we're looking to retain column C, which is city. If the city is not found, we want to show the information not found. With VLOOKUP, there is no option that says not found, but what you have to do, you have to use an if error function, because if there's an error or if there's a null value, then that's where you can use the not found. But then with XLOOKUP, the formula already give you an option to say not found, and then you say okay. Then now we know that gadget A, which is John Smith, bought gadget A for 500 rand on the date 25th of to the 25th January 10, which city, which is New York. Then what we want to do here now, we want to understand the what we want to do here now, we want to understand, we want to visualize this information. We want to visualize the information now by using a chart. So we're just gonna say insert, let me start afresh. We're gonna highlight the whole table, and then we say pivot table. We already have an existing table, which is an existing worksheet, which is pivots that we've already created. And then we want to click here where we'll put our pivot table. And then what we want to understand, we want to know the cells, the customer name. We want to know the name of the person who bought the product, and then you want to know the amount, how much it was bought. Now we know the amount it was bought, so we know now Grace is the bought it for 500, and then we want to make sure this is done in an descending order, so from the highest amount to the lowest. So we'll say more filter, more sort options, because if we say Z to A, it's only gonna sort the figures on column B, but then we want to sort by the sales amount, so we're gonna say more sort option, and then we say sort by customer, not sort by customer, by sum of sales amount, and then it's not from A, actually you have to use this one, descending sum of amount, and then we press OK, and then we know now the amount, it's 600 rand, we know it's Lisa, and then we highlight this option, then we go to insert, then we say recommended charts, and then we can use the column, the clustered column. Clustered column is the one that's going to populate information very well. Then you can press the clustered information here. Then now we know that Lisa is the one, she's the one that is leading with sales by 600 Rand, and then Grace with and John, they are tying up. Peter, blue, she's 450, she's in between 5 and 4, 450, and then Sam Brown, it's 400 Rand. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. So if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, where I'm going to be starting you guys, where I'm going to be starting with you from the beginning, from the beginner level up until to the advanced, where we can use macros, we can automate this thing. If it's something that you do this on daily basis, we can use the macros, the VBA, and then we can automate, and then I can give you the templates, and also you can create your templates for yourself as soon as I've shown you how to do it. And then each and every task that you have at your workplace, you can just press play. The tasks that are repetitive, it's not something that you need to do it manually each and every day. So speak with me, Bongani Zulu. I'm always going to be here. Thank you very much. My number is 082 488 5504. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.